Yo, what is going on? So let's quickly just talk about what's going on upcoming now. I don't think this is anything that we weren't aware of already, but we do have seriously kind of leaking out to us that Goten and Trunks are coming next. Again, without him even like telling us this, it was pretty confident that's what's coming. So let's take a look at the campaign so we can get an idea of what's coming up. So first thing to note is it's quite small. Like this is like what, 2 weeks almost. It's a smaller campaign for sure. But we're looking at the banner. We'll go over that in a sec. No cares. Okay, this is really good. These 3 easy A's for these 3 units are extremely strong. Yeah. So they all are going to come from one event, but I'm not going to go over all the details for all of them, but these are the units that we were talking about. They are unbelievably good. That's all you really need to know. So they're going to hit extremely hard. They're going to tank extremely well. These 2 specifically are going to be really good because you can use them on a lot of teams. Her only thing is she's restricted to being with Trunks, Goten, or Krillin, so it's a bit more difficult to run her on some of these other teams like androids, Battle Wits. Like I don't think they're on there. Like Peppy Gal, like you're not gonna be able to run because a big portion of her passive includes needing them. So, but again, besides that, this is a very, very strong easy A. So that is really nice. This just awaken them, and like that's really it, right? Oh, this Gotenks gets his easy A. His easy A is pretty spectacular, I believe. Yeah, he's like okay defensively, but he just hits like a freight train. Like he can be super effective against all types. You can get him the 11 key, massively raising attack, like 150% attack and defense. Like he evades. He does a whole lot. The biggest thing is he's a buff to a teams that really need it. So fusions, Super Saiyan 3s. I was almost wondering if I needed to wait for him for me to beat the Super Saiyan 3 stage. Connected Hopes, Saviors, Special Pose, Prodigious War, like Connected Hopes, all these teams that just don't have a lot of units, he becomes a top tier option as well. So very good. This is going to be a good celebration to get in terms of content. So let's see, and then that's it, right? That's it. There's really not much here. So let's open up the banner. Let's talk about the unit. Let's see what's going on here. So we're looking at the new Goten and Trunks, the side banner Krillin, LR Gohan, and Goten. The Frieza could be replaced. That is quite possible. We have seen it though recently where they will just put the unit on the banner again. Like they haven't, like they've done it before. Like the Blue Fusions, they were back-to-back banners, which I think really sucks. I hope they don't do that. Like I hope they just stop doing that altogether, but oh well. Obviously you don't have choice there. Gotenks, this other Gotenks too. So we're looking at, you want him. They're kind of aging out, so for all of the new content coming out, they're okay. They're really, really not one of my first choices. I am actually link leveling them up right now. I'm quite curious to get them max links, and I imagine I will probably pull a copy of them in this banner while summoning. So if I do get one more copy, they'll be rainbowed and link level 10 at the same time, and I'm very curious to take them actually into like the Goku event, the new one that we have, and see how well they do in a longer event because they're a build-up unit. So I'm curious to see. This guy, he's not that good. His EZA really didn't work out well. Boo in the long event, very good. So if you're having troubles with like power absorption in like the God event, he's a very good choice. He's okay in a longer type event. He's like okay in a shorter event. Like he's just okay. His EZA will sure will make him extremely powerful. And there's not many people in competition for him. So if he becomes really good, that's fantastic because there's not many other super boos at this moment. This Krillin is a really strong support unit. He gives 1 key, 20% attack and defense. He can give an additional... No. There it is. An additional key, and then another 20% attack and defense. Wait, that's the SSR. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, 2 key, 30% attack and defense for all superclass allies. Then he can give an additional 2 key and 30, so 4 key and 60% attack and defense as long as Trunks and Goten are in the same turn as him. So he's like just a crazy buff to a lot of categories like movie heroes, Kamehameha. I mean, he's still good for Earthlings. He wouldn't be getting the support past the ending of it. Saviors, yes, there's gonna be. Yep. Yeah. Goten and Turtle? No, Goten. So no, not big for. Well, I mean, he'll still be buffing like with his first support passive, which is still good. So now the main ticket unit that we're looking at is going to be Goten and Trunks. So at first, I was more excited for them than I am now. I realized afterwards that they are not the leader that I prefer for Kamehameha. They're HP and attack 170. That 40% like drop in defense right there, like it's a big difference. Like this being 170 versus 130 can be the difference between some units taking double-digit damage and taking a lot more. So I don't know if I'm going to prefer this. I still think they'll be good for the team in general, but I don't. It's tough. I think LR Gohan might be the better unit coming now. The only thing is Prodigy Warriors is a good mix, and the only other thing is they're really good for short events. They're okay in long events, but they're really good for short events. Versus LR Gohan, he's okay in short events. He does still need to stack, but in long events, Gohan is literally untouchable. So they let's go over why they're important. So they raise allies' attack by 30%, which is nice. They greatly raise their own attack, so not much of a super attack for this. As long as you have Trunks, Goten, or Krillin in the same turn. No, Trunks or Goten in the same turn, or Krillin on the team. So they really want you to pull that other Krillin and have him on the team because I mean he is really good, so you would do it anyway. But Krillin on the team, then you can get their active skill, so it's not really that difficult to fulfill. And as far as this Trunks and Goten, those easy A cards that are come out, you are gonna love running them next to this card. So it's really not a crazy requirement. So they get 150% attack and defense on super attack, right? So what that means is you really don't want them in slot 1. They get all of their defense. This whole defense right here comes on super attack. So you gotta be careful. This is the like Gotenks effect. A great chance of 50% attack and defense. A great chance of additional 50%. They could get what is that? 250% attack and defense. Great chance is a 70% chance. So it's quite likely you're gonna get one of these. I'd say it's definitely likely you'll get both of them. Like, it won't be the craziest thing. Now this is where things get weird for them, and I think people go a little confused here. So they get key +1 up to key +3. They get 10% attack and defense up to 50% attack and defense. And chance to evade goes from 7% to 30% every time you evade. So this portion here with the increase in evade chance, I think a lot of people were thinking like go for crit, go for evade and stuff, but the chance to dodge, even if you had them rainbow, the chance to dodge is just so low. I'm surprised they didn't make this an int unit, especially because like the dodge would have helped them. But the chance to dodge is so low, even if you went full dodge, it's still very, very low. So I'd say ignore that and just keep in mind that will pair very well with their active skill. So my suggestion is go for crits. If you get dupes, whatever, go for crits. They're fizz, so they'll have additional. And then this is where the dodging matters, right? On their active skill, they get 6 keys, so they're basically going to auto super. And they get a guaranteed evade for 1 turn. So now we're talking turn 3, guarantee evading. And then depending on the luck of what where the attacks are placed, you could get a insane buff for them on that turn. Now, in a long event, you could just save it for whenever, they're gonna get hit, right? But through battle of turn 3, that's a big turn, right? That's very important. So I'd say if you were having trouble with any movie heroes, Hybrid Saiyans, Youth, Super Saiyans, if you were having trouble with any of those teams, they're going to be really good. Turn 3 active skill of guaranteed evading is powerful. So yeah, their boosts are calculated separately for a maximum potential of 400% attacking defense. 500% if they evade 5 times. Like, that's fucking sick, dude. This guy hits like 6, 7, 8, 9 million attack stats depending on, you know, how many dodges, support, all that stuff. So I think their animations are really clean too looking. So that is, I'm gonna pause here and pull that up. Alright, so we have it pulled up here. This is their animations. They are T-War, of course, keep in mind. I don't know if you missed that. They're T-War, so don't expect many.
Goten! 俺たちの強さを見せてやろうぜちょっとびっくりするね
This is their unit super attack. I forgot to go over that. Alright, so that was, I think, extremely clean. Just to go over the unit super attack, that was the difference. They greatly raised their attack and give 30% attack. Versus on their normal attack, it's just theirs. And all you need to do for the unit super attack is, again, have either Trunks and Goten on the same rotation as them, or Krillin just on the team somewhere. So, quite easy to fulfill. I don't think this is a very difficult unit to really be using. They just look really solid and really fun. And they're going to pair really well with UVA. So, question always is, right, should you summon? Always comes up. This is going to definitely be someone I'm curious to see if he will return on the banner. Big rumors people want. I don't think it'll happen. People want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to return. I think it's just too soon. But, because I don't think he's even returned on JP yet. So, there's no way he's going to return for us. This will be some... Honestly, if they replace him... I think no matter who they put, it decreases the banner. They're going to put someone like Beerus or Cooler. Like, it's going to be one of those other, like, units that we really wanted last year. And they're just going to keep recycling them. Like, so that's what I'm expecting. Who it is, I of course, we don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. As time gets closer, we'll probably be able to figure out who this is. But let me know what you guys are thinking down below. I'll see you later. Peace.